Shalom, brethren. Evangelist Nduna. There's something that I want you to realize, Christian, of what the Lord has been helping me in the past days. If you came to a situation where you've been praying so hard, you've been praying the correct way, and you've been doing everything necessary for your prayers to be answered, but you're not realizing the answers of your prayers. You are asking God, why is it not responding? Whereas God, He has already answered your prayers. Now, the Lord was ministering to me and He said, when He went to the tomb to resurrect Lazarus from the dead, He called him from the dead and he came back to life. When he came back to life, there is a statement that He said. He said, remove that which is covering His face, remove that which is tied His hands, even His feet. He said, remove the grave clothes and let him go. I realized something. If Lazarus, they didn't remove the grave clothes, Lazarus could be a person who is alive, but associated with death, the things that defines death on his body will be there. Which same applies to your life, that you've prayed, but the things that are associated with your failures or your obstacles, your difficulties, they are still on you. You haven't yet let them loose or you let them off your life. It's still attached. After that has been removed, then Jesus said, and let him go. If then He did not say that let him go, Lazarus would be alive. They would have removed the grave clothes, but he would still remain on the graveyard, in the tombs, like that Gadarene man, Legion. You are just alive. You don't have anything that is associated with death, but you are living in the place of death. You don't see any production. You don't see any success. That's someone's life right now. But the Lord is so gracious to redeem somebody. It only needs you to go before Him and say what exactly you want, and let that which you don't want to let them go of your life and go for real. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you do, but if those things you don't want to let them go, still your prayers will not see the results of it. You have to remove that ties your vision, that blocks your vision for you to be able to see. If the Bible says, where shall I cast my eyes? It says, I'll cast my eyes unto the hills where my help cometh from. How are you going to see where your help is coming from when you are covering your vision? And how are you going to be productive in your life if your hands are tied? Your hands represent your production. You are not going to be productive. Anything that means you production in your life, it's tied. Your feet are tied. It means you are not going to move. You remain stagnant at the same place, same position. Whereas the Bible says, go yonder. How are you going to go yonder if your feet are tied? We need to let some of other things in our lives go so that we realize the results of our prayers. Shalom.